Hi Jude, XtremeTrainz here. So remember how I said in my Henry review, oh yeah, I got something from Henry, blah, 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 blah. Yes. So I also, when I purchased Henry, purchased something else from Amazon. And it's this, which came in like the box like this, which I thought was a bit weird. Amazon doesn't usually do that, but they've left it. But if you can read here, it's the Fisher-Price Thomas & Friends Mini Styln Steamies set, which I wasn't going to get because I had a couple of repeats, but then it dropped down to a price where it was actually pretty reasonable. And again, it meant I could get free shipping with Henry. So I was like, YOLO, let's do it, hey? Let's get it open. Very quickly. Interesting, look at all the different stickers on here. Purchase order. Why are we shipping to China from Mattel? But I bought it from Amazon in America. Wild. Anyway, let's get him out of this box and take a look. Alright, so this video is going to have a double unboxing because we can see here, this is what the actual box looks like. It's very similar to the way they package some of the other 10 packs. I think they're nice, although I just think there's like quite a bit of wasted space. I just get they're trying to justify the price tag. Although again, I only paid like about, I think I paid 24, 25 Australian dollars for this. It was down for 15, but by the time I actually got around to buying it, Amazon prices changed really wildly. So it had gone back up again, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, even then, for 25 Australian dollars, it works out about $2.50 per mini, which is actually, about what you'd pay normally. So I was happy to pay that, even though there's a couple of duplicates in there. And you can see here, Thomas's favorite female friends are making their mark. This is perfect capture suite. It's Sassy Resolve for every adventurous gal pal on the arm. So weird. Like, I kind of get what they were, again, it's one of those things where, like, I get what they were going for, but I just don't know if kids really care about that. Like, I don't know how much kids read this who you'd buy this for, and that's what they decide. Like, to me, these have been more written for the parents of these, who are buying these rather than the kids. And this kind of stuff, I'm just like, do parents read this and think it's a cool toy, or do they think it's trying too hard? Like, to me, it reads like it's trying way too hard, but I know you might disagree. Cool. All right. As you can see, this is a weird pack because there's some repeats. Like there's 2 Nias in here and 2 Bells, which I don't really know why they did that. And 2 Ashimas when they only gave you Annie. Like they could have given us Clarabelle as well. Makes no sense. But anyway, that's all right. We're going to open it up. What's the last thing I want to note that's interesting on the packaging is Nia has a trademark. So I don't know how that works, but apparently her name is trademark now. All right, let's open them up. All right, so we've got this pack out of the way. Now, the ones in the front, the 4 minis here at the front, are minis which were actually released as part of the normal waves last year. So there's Rainbow Belle, who I have already looked at. We really like that one. I think it's really, really nifty. That was a winner for me. There was the Unicorn Rosie, which I think was also a winner. I'm pretty sure I looked at this one as well. But again, like, I'm like, do they have the... No, they don't have the same bunk up. Sorry, moment there. Again, I really like the glitter plastic. It's really nice here. I think this one was a winner. There's Peacock, Millie, who's a bit like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Fine for what it is, but I don't think it's the most interesting thing. I'm also like, why did they do that outline in white like that? I think because it's gold in the show, but meh, doesn't really vibe with me that much. And then there's this Mermaid Belle, which I thought I looked at. But I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, seems familiar, but like, man, how cool are those glitter wheels and the glitter running board? Like, I just feel like I would have remembered it more, given how cool it is. Again, you can see there's a lovely little production weirdness going on here. That's not very secure. But yeah, that's this one is really nice too. So all the ones I've already got are really nice minis, so yay for that. What I'm more interested in though, is this video, is these variants at the back. And again, the weird thing is that, like, I mean, they gave us 2 variants of Belle. Weird, but if they were gonna make, like, more variants, like, why didn't they do like other characters? Like, you know what, I just don't understand why they didn't do other characters. Like, why did we not do Annie and Clarabelle if we're gonna repaint them? So these ones are exclusive to this set. But anyway, let's go from left to right. This one here is called Nia variant. They actually don't have names. Nia's face is a bit sad. Like, you can just see the eyes. I think have been printed a bit close together or something. I don't know. They look a bit weird. And her nose looks a bit weird after looking at the Trackmaster one, which did her nose a lot better. Yeah, the Minis one's a bit weird. This one's cool because it's actually made with, you can kind of see, it's like a transparent glittery plastic for the body. It's like quite hard to get to the camera to, yeah, there you go. You can see it's like a transparent black with glitter in it. So it actually looks really cool. And then the little stars on there are really nice as well. And then again, you've got those like milky glitter wheels. So I think this Nia looks quite cool. I really like it actually. Yeah, no, this is a cool one. That's nifty. Next we have, you know, wow, it's called a Shima variant. Who would have thought? So this is like it's like a tie-dye, which I think is really cool. I reckon they could have got away with doing a whole series of tie-dye as like a, you know, sub-theme variation of minis. Because I think it looks really nice. My only criticism of this is that they could have done it in Ashima's actual colors. And I think it's weird that they didn't pick the colors she had. Like there's pink in there kind of, but I think it would have been a bit nicer if we'd gone with like, you know, her purple, for example, and then you could have been like, oh yes, the purple, it's you know, it's a Shima, yep, cool. But they kind of didn't do that. So I think it's a bit weird. They went for like this pink and yellow, and then there's also two types of yellows. I don't know. I think it's one of those minis which looks really cool, but I just don't know if it matches the character super well. Whereas I actually think the black works. I think there's enough black on Nia to make a black Nia kind of make sense. Again, we've got another Ashima variant, and this one is just a pink one, and it's like, I have no idea what it's trying to be. It's nice, but it just is what it is. I don't know what it's doing. You can see there's like stone details through here, but again, like why, I don't know. So if anyone's got an idea about what this mini is meant to be, apart from just like, they were like, oh, let's put some cool patterns on this one. Yeah, cool. Then that would be nice. I would appreciate that. So yeah, this one here is the Annie, which again, we don't get Clarabelle, which is really silly. Really could have gotten away with doing the same print too, because I'm sure people would want like a matching set of the two. Again, we've got like a tiger print, which, like, I guess, is that Styln? Like, is that what Styln Steamies would have? Also, yep, Styln Steamies, but definitely a coach. And you can see that this one has not been made properly, doesn't want to line up. And then again, we've got like pink and blue wheels. Like, why? I don't know. This one is, again, it's like, I just don't know what they were doing when they were designing these. You know, I can't understand the design process that went through their heads when they were making that one. This one here is a Emily variant. How exciting. Which again, is like nice. Don't get me wrong, but again, not really sure what it's supposed to be, except for just like a zebra, kind of. But we have already had like zebra print engines for Thomas Minis before, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Really weird is that like this part's like painted by accident almost. Like you can kind of see there that it's like, yeah, there's like paint, and I don't know if it's just the spray has just gone everywhere, if it's on purpose, because minis don't always have and don't usually have printing on that surface. Like you can see here, it really doesn't have any printing on there. So I don't know what's going on with that, but okay, whatever you say. So yeah, that one's a bit wild. And then the last one is another Nia. And again, so now I'm kind of like, okay, so these two are like coherent in that they make sense as like a set, but like why aren't all the engines, like only two of them are like that? Like they didn't even go, okay, let's make like 10 minis and we'll do like 4 sets of 2. Like they what? You know, we didn't do that. We just did random ones. Like I would have loved some more tie-dye, but we only had one. So again, you can see this weird like stone design on Nia, which is like fine, but also like why? I don't know. And again, this one I think deviates a little bit too far away from her colors. Like it's got enough black on it kind of and orange, but I think it would have been, and the orange wheels, I just think the pink and the turquoisey blue color is too many colors, and the white, I think they should have just stuck with introducing 1 or 2 colors, but anyway. So, yeah, that is the Styln Steamies pack. Okay, so what are my thoughts on this pack as a whole? Look, I'm really not sure how I feel about putting repeats from the main series into these packs, especially by mixing them in with exclusives. Like, it's one to do a pack that is all ones you can get blind bags to make it easy for people to collect. I think it's a bit mean if you do like a half and half pack like this one, where half of them are new and half of them are repeats. But you guys let me know what you think about that. In terms of the minis actually come in this set, I think it's it's cool. It's like a weird eclectic mix of engines. But I just don't know why, if you're gonna do them custom, like why wouldn't you make them all have a consistent theme? Like, you know, like I, for example, think you could have done like a bunch of engines like that, because I think that's cool. A bunch of engines like that. I think this is the boring kind of the boring one, and they made 2 engines with that theme. But then we have like, I guess, is this meant to be a theme somehow? I don't know how though. It's like Emily and it, like, how is it a theme? I don't understand. So you can just see, I'm trying to wrap my head around what they were thinking, and then but then they introduced these guys, which are like 2, 3 kind of animals and a rainbow. Like, I just don't understand, and if you can understand, I would love to know your insight into why it's doing the way it is. In terms of, is this worth picking up? I think it depends. If you're a minis collector, even if you've got the other minis, if you can get it for a decent price, I actually think it's kind of cool to have, but it's definitely not a must-have. Like, I left this a long time to get and didn't buy it until now, and I think that's fine. Like, I don't go, oh, I wish I bought this earlier. It's really cool. No, I think these minis are like nice, but a little bit weird. So if you can get it for a good price, go for it. But if you can't, don't be sad. It's not in your collection. Unlike being sad if you don't have the smelly popcorn Thomas, because I mean the pizza Thomas, because, you know, sad. That would have been lit. The popcorn one's so good. Anyway, that's all right. It's fine. I'm not sad about not getting minis distributed in Australia anymore, or at least apparently not, because that would be a silly thing to be sad about, wouldn't it? Huh. Anyway, that's all good time for, guys. Thanks for watching. Do those cool things on YouTube, and that is all. So I will speak to you guys next time. This is XtremeTrainz.